Russell Simmons didn't just step away from the spotlight, he evaporated. One moment he's Hollywood royalty, the next he's doing yoga on a beach in Bali while the entire industry pretends he never existed.
Oprah Winfrey has been subpoenaed to testify in a court case against Russell Simmons.
Black people, did you forget that I got 10,000 black men out of jail? And that I changed the factory farming industry?
And what makes the story wild isn't the allegations alone, it's the timing. Because right when accusations against him hit the headlines, Russell didn't lawyer up or sit down for interviews. He booked a one-way ticket to a country with no U.S. extradition treaty and started posting enlightenment quotes.
You are what you eat. You hear it all the time. And what you're eating in America is killing you.
This isn't a comeback story. This is a story of how one of hip-hop's founding moguls walked away from the empire he built and why nobody stopped him. Section 1. How he built an empire. Before the fall, there was a rise, and it was massive. Russell Simmons helped launch Def Jam Recordings, one of the most important music labels ever created. Run DMC, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, and later down the line, Jay-Z, DMX, Kanye.
18 years, she got one of your kids, got you for 18 years.
Def Jam wasn't just a label. It was the blueprint for translating hip-hop culture into global business. And Simmons knew how to scale. Music became clothing, Fat Farm, clothing became media, Def Comedy Jam and Def Poetry Jam.
Like, wait! But in the streets, we like, get 'em. 17 up in that thing. Catch 'em sleeping, hit 'em.
Media became influence, political, cultural, spiritual. For decades, Russell wasn't just in the room, he was the broom. The guy shaking hands with presidents, hosting charity galas, and preaching veganism while running multi-million-dollar companies. He was the Godfather of hip-hop, a title that culture gave him before Hollywood did. Section 2. The allegations begin. But in 2017 and 2018, everything changed. More than a dozen women came forward publicly, accusing Russell Simmons of sexual misconduct. Charges ranging from harassment to assault, some dating back decades. Multiple lawsuits were filed, major publications investigated their stories. Russell Simmons denied every single allegation. But in an era where power was finally being questioned, his name became part of a broader conversation around celebrity accountability. When accusations hit this hard, there's always a fork in the road. Fight it publicly or disappear. Section 3. The Bali exit. The timing is everything. And then came the part nobody expected. Russell Simmons didn't hold a press conference. He didn't sign onto a documentary to tell his side. He didn't sue for defamation. He moved to Bali, quietly, permanently. Now look, people move abroad all the time, but Bali isn't just a tropical vacation spot. It's a country with no extradition treaty with the United States. Again, I'm not saying he left because of that. I'm saying if you were trying to avoid legal chaos, Bali is convenient. And the timing? Suspiciously perfect. Section 4. The spiritual rebrand. A masterclass. What happened next was one of the most dramatic rebrands in celebrity history. Russell, once the hyperactive businessman in suits, suddenly became a barefoot guru. Daily meditation videos, yoga retreats, long posts about forgiveness, healing, detachment, and inner peace. He transformed his Instagram from mogul moments to spiritual surrender. It's the blueprint many celebrities follow when their reputation breaks. Step 1. Deny everything. Step 2. Leave the country. Step 3. Post enlightenment until timeline forgets. Section 5. How the industry responded. The silent cancellation. Here's the part the blogs never covered. Hollywood didn't defend him, but they didn't attack him either. They just erased him, quietly, strategically. Companies separated themselves. Shows he built were mentioned without his name. Friends and colleagues stopped bringing him up. No public beef, no statements, just digital silence. And that tells you everything you need to know about how power works in entertainment. Some people get dragged loudly, others get unplugged quietly because the industry fears the smoke. Section 6. Why some celebrities escape accountability. The system behind it. And this is where Russell Simmons' story becomes bigger than Russell Simmons. Because every time a celebrity faces major allegations, the world sees the same 3 outcomes. Outcome 1. They fight it publicly. Interviews, lawyers, trials, the works. Outcome 2. They disappear for a while and return with a comeback story. Outcome 3. The rarest one. They vanish permanently. New country, new identity, new narrative. Russell chose door number 3. And historically, people only pick that path when they're running from something or toward a place where accountability can't reach. Section 7. Where things stand today. Today, Russell Simmons is living in Bali, still denying all allegations, still posting spiritual content, and still largely disconnected from the culture he once shaped. Some lawsuits were dismissed, some are ongoing, some accusations live permanently in the public record. He's active enough online to show he's alive, but distant enough to avoid ever coming back into the conversation. But what did Russell Simmons' story say about the culture? So what do we make of it? One of the most influential moguls in hip-hop history went from billionaire energy to digital ghost to Bali yogi in less than a year. He denies everything, but he also never came back to fight anything. The industry didn't clear him, but it didn't stand by him either. The legal system didn't chase him, but he didn't stick around to face it. It leaves one of those uncomfortable cultural questions. Did Russell Simmons find peace, or did he find an exit? Either way, he's not coming back. Not to Hollywood, not to Def Jam, not to the empire he built. When the walls closed in, Russell Simmons packed a bag and chose the long way out. I thank you guys for watching. Please drop some comments. What are your thoughts? Do you think the allegations are false against Russell? Do you think he found a new inner peace in Bali? Or do you think he's escaping his accountability? Love.